Welcome to another LifeWorks Counseling Center Mental Health Moment.
This is Shirley Zagorski, licensed clinical social worker. If you are feeling stuck, we work together to help you get unstuck. We put our heads together and try to find solutions that will help you think of new ways to handle things.
This has been a Mental Health Moment brought to you by LifeWorks Counseling Center, 933 North Charlotte Street in Pottstown.
Hey Philly sports fans, you know as well as anybody a team is only as good as its bench. At Nissan 422 of Limerick, that means our all-star lineup of pre-owned vehicles. Hands down, it's the best in the league. It means best selection, best service, and the absolute best prices. See over 300 vehicles, like the popular Nissan Rogue SUVs, starting just under $15,000. If you're scouting for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle, visit Nissan422oflimerick.com. You'll always do better at Busch.
So I want to take this opportunity just to let you know that Chestnut Knoll at Home has two offices, one in Phoenixville and one in Gilbertsville. We offer part-time and full-time positions. We have a 401k program that goes into effect 1 year after your employment. We also offer paid time off. We offer flexibility of hours and the fact that you're out there making a difference in someone's life.
The feeling that they matter in this world, especially the elderly. I think they're so overlooked sometimes, and if they don't have family members, and you might be the only person that touched their life that day with a smile.
Flexibility is great because I'm a college student. I'm meant to be an RN, and they work around my schedule really well. I give them enough time to when it's going to change, and they put in for me. I have no problems, and that's a great aspect to the company as well.
Single mom, so I could still see their sports, still be there for dinner, still be around on the weekends, still pick up a couple hours here and there, but ultimately ended up just making this is what I was supposed to do, work in home care.
The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan. But I dare jest, and it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7. The PCTV Network, it's Earth's Little Heaven. The PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network. PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the PCTV Network. We proudly present the 2017 Pioneer Athletic Conference Football Coaches Media Day. Yes, everybody, we're coming to you from Springford High School. It's that time of year again. It's football time. We're going to sit down and talk to all the coaches throughout the league, find out their thoughts on the upcoming season, and also we're going to meet some of the players and find out some interesting facts about them. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this message with our first coach.
Tired of waiting in long lines for your prescriptions? Well, Professional Pharmacy has the answer. Offering you fast, friendly, and free prescription delivery right to your front door. So stop waiting in those long lines and call Professional Pharmacy today.
Well, if you don't think that we can, well, think twice.
Conveniently located in Pottstown and Pennsburg.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, Terry Musser here. Doing whatever it takes as always. People ask me, can I still do a cartwheel? I can. But when we work with you, we're not only going to do cartwheels, we're going to bend over backwards. And as always, you have my personal guarantee. Call us.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with head coach Chad Brubaker of Springford High School. Coach, I'm just going to look back on last year. Okay. And I know by your standards, that was unacceptable for Springford football. As far as I know the wins, but titles is what Springford football is about. We all know that. My question to you is, and I'm looking at your offensive side of the ball, you were incredibly even, balanced on the offensive side of the football last year. And can you just tell us how important it is to have your quarterback per gene back, especially for high school football, to have a quarterback, a starting quarterback, returning quarterback coming back to help this offense out?
Well, it's huge because we're replacing a lot of players, actually on both sides of the ball. So to have TJ's experience, I mean, we're counting on him a lot this year, not only to run our offense, but to help our younger guys, come along and make sure they know what they're doing. And, he's been doing a pretty good job this summer of not only handling his business, but also helping other guys along. So we always strive to be balanced. And, as far as last year, we are, that's our goal every year, is to win the PAC title. And, but, if you look back last year, we had 3 losses, and those teams, 2 of them were in the state semifinals, and the other one was, PV was in the district semis. So, we lost to some pretty good football teams, and if you look back on that season, certainly each of those games, there's some things that maybe had we done this one way or, corrected this mistake, it could have turned out, completely different. But, we had a great group of seniors last year, and we're proud of what they accomplished.
Coach, you talked about defensively. I think you need to replace a lot of bodies on the defensive side of the ball. Right, exactly. So what looks like making up the defense this year? What are you going to be looking for those young men to step in and help this defensive side of the ball out?
Yeah, not only are we losing everyone, but the next guys in were all seniors as well, like guys we put in nickel situations or goal line situations. We're pretty much seniors as well. So the tough thing now is because of the shortened preseason, it's very difficult. We know what guys can, we think we know what guys can do, but until you put on the pads for real, 7-on-7 doesn't really, that shows you one thing, that they end up in the right place, but really we need to see people who can block and tackle too. So that makes it pretty difficult. We have, as a coaching staff, we have a very small margin of error to get guys in the right place as quickly as possible and get them going. And, we don't have a lot of time to really, massage something along and hopefully we get it right. And, that's, what we're going to have to really try to do this year. Not that we don't do it every year, but more so we're going to have to be right.
There's more teaching involved, I think, with a group like this.
Sure.
Is what a lot of coaches
Absolutely.
say as it comes into effect. Coach, talk about some of the players we're going to hear about from Springford this year.
Well, obviously, TJ Pergine, he's going to have a great senior year. He's worked really, really hard. And I think that as far as he has aspirations to play college football, and to this point he doesn't have an offer, and we're really disappointed in that. But he's going to play with a chip on his shoulder, and I welcome that. Justin DeFrancesco has waited his turn at running back, and actually we play him, line him up all over the field on offense. And Noah Silva at left tackle, he's going to be a 3-year starter for us on the offensive side. On the defensive side, again, it's going to be tough. Like right now, we're gonna see the cream rise to the top, and I hesitate to say, there's some guys that'll be in the mix, but I hesitate to say anyone at this point because we want kids to compete, and I can tell you that we're probably going to be a lot younger. I mean, we've always been a senior-oriented team, but just from sheer numbers, we're going to have younger guys playing. So we're going to be not only inexperienced on the field, but we're going to be younger, and so it's going to be a challenge for us. But we welcome that. So.
Coach, that was my next question. Is with a young group. In camp now, do you do more hitting? Do you do more? Is it more classroom time? Is it like what's your steps now to bring these young men along to make sure they're where you want them to be?
Well, we don't hit a lot in practice. Now, I can tell you probably this year we're going to have to do a little more, at least earlier. But we've never, hit a lot in practice. It's more about knowing where you're supposed to be. And we worked really hard on that this summer, we do a lot of film work. We're in the film room right from the get-go before every practice. So it's going to take a combination of all those things. We need kids that want to be on the field and demonstrate that by putting their own film work in and absorbing what we try to teach them.
Coach, I like to talk about the guys behind us and your assistant coaches, and they don't ever get the recognition. Could you just tell us about some of the guys on your staff? Yeah,
I mean, we've been really, really fortunate, and I've been fortunate and have benefited from the fact that we have a great staff, and, we've actually had some turnover. Coach Brown got the job at Upper Marion, so we lost him. But I'll start with guys that have been on the staff. Jim Mick Jr. is our defensive coordinator, has been around the PAC forever as a player and a coach, and does a great job in the secondary. Dale Bergman is a corners coach for us, coaches cornerbacks along with Jim coaching the safeties in the secondary. Steve Shine, who's been around longer than Jim, of course, is back at linebackers, and Chuck Nestle and DJ Fox man the defensive line, defensive ends, and defensive tackles. And again, both guys do a tremendous job. Each week, what they are able to do is they handle their business. So as far as the defense, they tell me what the game plan is. Obviously, I watch film going in the week. I have my thoughts, we compare notes basically, and I let them roll, which is a really nice thing to have as a head coach. On the offensive side, like I mentioned, we lost Coach Brown. He was our offensive line coach, and we got really fortunate that we got a very experienced coach that I know and is a great line coach, John Lorchak. So he's going to be coaching our offensive line. Chad Strickler is, for family reasons, moved down to the 8th grade for this year. So we hired Key Moore. Key Moore was a great running back at Plymouth Whitemarsh and has actually coached there the past few years, but lives in the district, and we've talked to him before. So he came on board. Eric Hill is our quarterbacks coach, and just does a great job with our quarterback, both our younger quarterbacks, and is a really nice compliment to me. I'm a little high-strung, and he's a little more, even-tempered,
so
I guess.
Pergine's going to him when he has a question.
Yeah. And then actually Andrew Scanlon is coming back and got a job locally, purposefully, so he can come back and get back to our football program. So we're really excited about that, and he's going to coach the wide receivers, which really helps me keep tabs on both sides of the ball. And then we just hired a new teacher, coach, Steve Enteman. You might remember that name. Yep. He is banned from wearing any brown and orange, but he's all blue and gold now. So we're really happy to have him on board.
Coach, I want to.
And by the way, we've had great junior high coaches too, and we have a lot, so I can't go through them all. But
that system is important to the varsity program.
Extremely
important. Very important. Coach, let's just talk. Forget football. Forget Springford.
All right.
What's Coach Brubaker doing away from the football field? What's his downtime look like?
Like in the summer?
Yeah, or any time. What's he doing away from the football field?
Well, this summer I went out to visit my brother in Wisconsin. He lives in La Crosse, and we went camping out there. So that was a really nice time because, we probably get to see each other once a year and his family. I've gone down to, I usually do weekend kinds of things in the summer so that I can, manage my football schedule, but, gone to the beach, gone on, some other things. But so I think we talked about this before. Like, I actually like to cook.
You're just not a football coach, right? So people think that's all Coach Brubaker may do.
No, listen, I like to read, and I really like to cook. One of my favorite things to do is, start around 4. Had a huge garden this summer, so go down to the garden, cut some things, bring them up, chop them up, and start dinner around 4. Yeah, well, I wouldn't go quite that far. It's not a huge garden, but it's
all right though, Coach.
Yeah. No, I enjoy it, and it's actually very relaxing for me, and taking a long time to cook and eat is a nice thing. So.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
An orthopedic institute is more than a name. It's a unique care model based on quality and compassion. Decades devoted to research and clinical trials, the development of new surgical techniques, and physicians who outperform the field. What you get from our institute is more options and more answers. For your orthopedic care, think Rothman first.
New office and 7-day urgent care now open in Limerick.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm here with the Springford players. I'm going to let the first gentleman introduce himself.
Justin DiFrancesco, running back, defensive back.
Okay, hold up, Justin. I got a question for you here now. I'm going to ask you questions, Justin, all right? Just tell me here. First of all, turf or grass?
Turf.
Turf, okay. Friday nights or Saturday afternoons?
Friday nights, definitely.
Friday nights, okay. Steak or pizza?
Steak.
Steak, all right. Supermodel or President of the United States? Oh, he's thinking about that one.
President of the United States.
Okay, well, what would you change? Anything you would change? No?
I would change global warming.
Okay, all right, good enough. Okay. Xbox One or PS4?
Xbox One.
All right, thank you. Want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Noah Silva, number 73, left tackle, D tackle.
Okay, Noah, quick question. Favorite subject in school?
Science.
Favorite food to eat?
Pizza.
Favorite caller?
Blue.
Favorite TV show?
ESPN.
Oh, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you are. You got to meet the Springford players, got to hear a little bit about them. Make sure you come out and support them on the field this year. We'll be right back with our next coach.
I want a professional heating company with heating and cooling service plans.
A company that considers my needs.
I want the security of price protection plans.
Along with 24-hour emergency service and heating oil delivery.
I want comfort.
I want Ollard Brothers.
Ollard Brothers, still family and still local. Ask about our America-friendly and environment-friendly agri-fuels, bioheat, and biodiesel.
When it comes to heating
and the environment,
there's only one choice.
Thanks, Ollard Brothers.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back here. I have Coach Victor Brown from Upper Merion with me. Coach, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for
Coach, my first question to you is, as a first-year head coach, now I know you've been at Reading before, and Springford last year. You had a good mentor there, I'm sure. But what are some difficulties, or not even difficulties, but what are some of the things that you have to challenge, the challenges you have coming in as a first-year head coach to a school?
One of the biggest challenges that I had coming into this was to get the players to buy in. well, one thing I wanted to do was set the bar and get our philosophies out there. Transition could be difficult at times, but the kids, as they got used to it, they improved greatly with everything. But to set that expectation is the key, especially right from the beginning, because if you don't get it from the beginning, it's going to be more and more difficult to get it down the road. So we really had come in and really harped on the kids about weight room attendance, grades in school, doing the right things. That's just part of it, because the football piece is great, but at the end of the day, is the overall development of our players. That is the most important thing.
What's the hardest part, Coach, to get them to buy in? Like, again, as you said, you want players to buy in, but what does that take to get them to buy into you?
It does take a lot. The one thing we try to do is, rather than just go into the weight room, we wanted to let our kids know that, hey guys, other places do this. Okay, this is what a lot of teams. So we would see different videos of different college programs and the way they handle themselves in the weight room, the atmosphere that they had, and our atmosphere from the time we started to now is a completely different atmosphere. Even till today, one point we had deadlifts, and everybody in the weight room's around one guy on the platform doing this deadlift, where they didn't really know what to make of that the first time, and they're putting up weight, and they're gaining confidence, and it's a great thing to see.
Coach, what will we see out of Upper Marion offensively and defensively?
Defensively, we are going to be basically a 3-4 front that allows us to play to our strengths and our personnel with what we need to do. It also gives us the ability and has the flexibility for us to do different things and line up in different fronts, but that's what suits our personnel the best. Offensively, we're going to be a multiple spread type of team. Everything we do stems off really a pro-I style offense with zone and power that we're going to do with those things. Quarterback has been a challenge for us. When I first got here, there was not a quarterback on the roster, so we've had a couple guys audition for that.
You were the quarterback, I guess, for a couple practices, yeah.
Yeah. So, but those guys are coming along, and they're learning the system. The big thing for these guys, offensively, was we went to a no huddle type of system where these guys traditionally huddled, and they were a pro-I type of team. So things are a little different in terms of what they have to know and the communication that's going to be necessary. These guys they can't just show up. They have to put time in at home to study what's going on with the boards and the communication that we do have with the plays. That's been one thing we wanted to make sure that not only did we get it with the high school, but that we start getting it down to the younger levels, because this isn't just about the high school. I want to get it to a point where teams that are feeding into us, it's very genuine, and they're already coming to us with our terminology, our system, our philosophies in place. So we wanted to trickle down as well.
Coach, can you talk to us about some of the players' names we're going to hear this year out of Upper Marion, some of the players we'll hear about?
Sure. You're going to hear about David Brown. David is here with me today. Last year he was primarily a safety, but David for us is not only going to play safety, he's going to play running back as well. Dave has a lot of experience. He's an explosive football player. The kids on the team really respect him, and that's another. He's one of our leaders. He's a quiet leader. And does a great job leading by example. Tyrese Leach is another guy who last year primarily played running back, but we're using him also defensively. So now, instead of Tyrese getting the entire workload there, it's going to be split up between him and Dave, and that gives us some depth, and that's what we're trying to do as well. The tough part with that, these guys are seniors, and I'm going to lose them after this year.
So the young people are going to have to watch and learn.
Yes,
for sure.
Absolutely. I have Nico Palumbo. He's our center. He's the anchor of our offensive line. Nico does a great job as he's a vocal leader. He sets a great example. He's always in the weight room, working with the younger kids. He's setting his leadership and taking those guys, pulling them to the side, showing them the right way to do things has been beneficial. But Nico, we know, is a good football player. I didn't see any defensive film of Nico last year because he only played one way, but I saw some film of him previous years and was very impressed with how he uses his hands and how he plays off blocks. So, Nico's going to play some nose guard for us this year, and that's going to be helpful. We got other guys there that can help spell in those situations, and once again, it helps improve the quality of our depth. So these guys aren't just taking every single rep. We're getting other guys who are going to rotate in the mix to spell each other and spell other guys. So, we're probably going to end up playing a lot of guys by the time things are all said and done.
Coach, the next question is, again, the guys behind the stand. I think these gentlemen deserve recognition, your assistant coaches. Could you tell us about some of your assistant coaches?
My staff is outstanding, and when this job first opened up, when I started going around and talking, recruiting guys to join me if I were to get this job, and I've been very fortunate there because I'm in a situation now where I have not only myself in the building, I have 3 other coaches that are in the building. That are monitoring our players and there for them in a time of need. Outside of that, I have my other coaches are in the middle school, so I have that connection. But this has been a absolute blessing to have guys like Ed Helinski and Frank Karkoska and Don Jackson. These were guys who coached on Upper Marion's last district championship team. Ed was the coach for the last district championship team, and his experience as a coach has been very good, not only for me but for the other coaches. His players love playing for him. Same thing with Frank and Don. Don knows a lot of these guys from the time he taught them in the middle school all the way up. I have Brad Scioli. Brad, who had a career in the NFL with Penn State, Indianapolis Colts. His knowledge has been very beneficial. It's great for our kids to be able to see a guy like Brad, not only Brad as a football player, but Brad is an Upper Marion guy. He's been in their shoes, and he's walked their walk. We have Davis Chubb, who was at Phoenixville. He has experience at Phoenixville, Bordertown, some other place I don't remember off the top of my head right now. But Davis he's a go-getter. He's a guy that I can really trust and count on to get things done. He runs our strength and conditioning program. So we have a good staff. I'm excited about our staff and what they bring to the table.
Okay, Coach, I'm asking all the coaches this question, okay? Coach Brown away from football. He's away from football. What's Coach Brown doing away from football?
To be honest with you, I'm really spending time at home with my kids. Probably the summer is one of my favorite times of year, as opposed to the winter, because I get to see my kids in their sports, gymnastics and swimming. I have 2 girls. I love to watch them in their activities. But this summer, I've had the football days, I've been up here. But when I'm at home, it's about spending time with my family. They're used to this now with everything.
The wife and the daughters, right?
Yes, yeah, and everybody takes things in stride. I think actually sometimes they like it a little more when I'm at football and not at home, because I have my way of doing things. But it's my time that I spend with them is very valuable to me. I don't particularly have any hobbies. Football really is my hobby, and if I am working on that, at home, it's just that I enjoy doing it, and so I'm doing what makes me happy. That's for sure.
Coach, thank you very much, and good luck this season.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned, everyone. We're going to be right back and meet some of the Upper Marion football players.
Just down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
and expert advice.
We've got everything you need,
because we know the community
and we know our customers. So next time you have a home improvement project,
drop by
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
Your True Value expert is A.D. Moyer in Gilbertsville and Pottstown. On the web at admoyer.com.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I have our Upper Marion players here right now. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and ask them some questions. You want to introduce yourself, please?
Yes. Tyrese Leach, number 2, running back and safety.
Okay, Tyrese, hold on. I'm going to ask you some
Sorry,
questions.
sorry.
Okay, number 1, okay. You a turf or a grass guy?
Turf.
Turf, okay. A Friday night or a Saturday guy for football, high school football?
Friday.
Friday night, okay. Pizza or steak?
Pizza.
Pizza, okay. Pass the mic along, next gentleman. Introduce.
Hi, I'm Nico Palumbo, number 51, going to be a senior, center and nose tackle.
Okay, Nico, favorite movie?
Favorite movie is probably Sully.
Sully, oh, I like that. You like airplanes, being on the water, huh?
Yeah.
All right, that's you. How about your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is physics.
Okay. Your favorite part of football camp?
Favorite part of football camp?
He's going to say when it's over, I know that.
I was thinking about when it's over, but I have to say it's the weightlifting part.
Weightlifting, okay, good. Next.
I am David Brown, number 25. I am a running back and defensive back going on my senior year.
Okay, Xbox One or PS4?
Definitely PS4.
PS4. Supermodel or you want to be President of the United States?
President of the United States.
Anything you would change?
Right off the bat?
Well, yeah. So, come on, if you're going to be president, you get to make some big decisions. You got to have some.
I guess definitely trying to get people working together globally.
Okay,
as
good.
one
There you
unit.
go. That's nice. Okay. And your favorite subject in school?
I have to say chemistry.
Chemistry. Go. You like those numbers and all that, playing with the chemistry? That's good for you. You have a chemistry set when you were young, I take it? Is that what it was? No?
Nah, I just recently found out that I have a passion for chemistry.
Good for you. That's awesome. All right, everybody, there you go. You heard about the players from Upper Marion. We'll be right back with our next coach.
Limerick Bowl is the area's ultimate family entertainment center. Your league bowling headquarters for all ages and all abilities. Come in anytime and enjoy daily specials or experience our weekend glow bowling. Celebrate your next birthday at Limerick Bowl with the area's most affordable party packages. Now including our newly renovated Family Fun Arcade. Limerick Bowl on West Ridge Pike. Get more information about upcoming leagues, tournaments, and open bowling specials online at limerickbowl.com.
Hey Philly sports fans, you know as well as anybody a team is only as good as its bench. At Nissan 422 of Limerick, that means our all-star lineup of pre-owned vehicles. Hands down, it's the best in the league. It means best selection, best service, and the absolute best prices. See over 300 vehicles, like the popular Nissan Rogue SUVs, starting just under $15,000. If you're scouting for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle, visit Nissan422oflimerick.com. You'll always do better at Busch.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with the head coach of Perkins Valley, Rob Heist. Coach Heist, thanks for joining us. Coach, my first question is, again, all the boys have been patted on the back. Everyone's been saying congratulations. How do you get a team now to refocus to say, okay, last year was last year. We've got a new year, a new beginning.
Yeah, Coach, I think we have a good group of seniors that are going to head our 2017 team. I think our kids are focused on this season. You know, last year was last year. We had a nice run, a good group of seniors who have moved on. And this group is focused on their goals. You know, they're not trying to live in the past. We're looking forward, and we're going to take it one game at a time like we did last year and try to do our thing.
Okay, you got to replace Steven Stern, quarterback. You know, it's all Pennsylvania. How do you go about doing that?
Man, that's a tough challenge. He's an incredible kid, incredible quarterback for sure. We're going to miss him. We're going to do our best. We've got a couple athletes competing there I'm excited about. They've had great summers and great off seasons, and I think we're going to have something that'll work out in that position, and I'm hoping a good leader will emerge for us.
Coach, talk about some of the players we're going to hear about from Perk Valley this year.
Well, I think you got to start up front with our big boys. We return our 3-year starting center, Jair Holmes. He'll anchor our offensive line in the middle, make all our line calls. We're going to count on Ja to play some defense for us this year as well. In our backfield, we return our fullback, Brendan Schimpf, who is a senior leader for us, been working really hard this offseason. Going to try to get him a little bit more involved, some more touches this year. I'm going to strive offensively to be a little bit more balanced. You know, with Steven Sturm last year, we were a little bit pass heavy. I'd like to get back to 50-50, be a little bit more unpredictable there as a team. Remy Sell, our returning boundary receiver, excited about his season. Our tight end, Alec Jackson, who you'll hear from here in a little while, has been working real hard this offseason. Offensive side of the ball, tight end, defensive side of the ball, defensive tackle. Our inside linebacker, our Mike linebacker, Noah Shine, excited for his year this year. Been working really hard. It's exciting. I'm cautiously optimistic about what we have.
Coach, could you just give us some of the assistant coaches that are on the sidelines? Because I feel these men don't get the recognition they deserve. Could you just tell me who some of those are?
I feel like I'm so fortunate to work with this group, such a great group of guys. Our offensive line coach, Jason Basil, who's a Perkiomen Valley alumni, does an outstanding job with our offensive line year in, year out. He's such just a presence, a terrific role model for young men, in my opinion. Our defensive coordinator, Matt Young, who is, in my mind, the best DC in the state. I mean, every single week, I feel like he has our opponent, pegged as far as what they want to try to do to us. He just does a terrific job with his preparation and how he coaches the team on the defensive side of the ball. Tim Conley, our defensive line coach, he's sort of like our Barker. He has a presence about him that the kids respect and love, but he knows he can joke around. He's got a great rapport with our players, and I think they'd run through a brick wall for him. Don Lindberger, who's our linebackers coach and running back coach, just great guy, fun guy, no-nonsense guy when it's time to get down to it and coach football. Tim Walsh, who has been a math teacher at Perkiomen Valley for a long time, was my 9th grade coach. He's a regimented, attention to detail guy, which I love. Kevin Case is a volunteer for us, helps with the O&D line. Jim Bildstein, who's floated around the league, PJP, the former Pius, Perkiomen Valley. Bildstein's, last name is renowned with this league. So Jim's going to come back again this year and help us with our defensive backs. And I'm forgetting someone right now. That is Andrew Miller, our wide receiver coach, who played for us. Outstanding football coach, best staff. Love having these guys.
Coach, away from football, what's Coach Heist doing away from football? I know you got 3 boys, so I know what you're doing. You're chasing 3 boys.
When I'm outside of football, I'm chasing 3 little boys around. Yeah, every now and then I'll get a little reprieve. My wife will let me go play golf, so I'll go pay money to get frustrated for 4 or 5 hours. But yeah, it's football and my kids for me right now.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks,
Good
Coach.
luck this season.
Appreciate you having me.
Everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back to meet some of the Perk Valley football players.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to jumpstart sales. Build attendance for an event.
Help people find their way. Fast Signs designed new directional signage.
And got them back on track. Get started at fastsigns.com.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to meet some of the Perk Valley football players here right now. First,
I'm Alec Jackson. I'm a senior tight end and defensive lineman.
Okay, 2 questions, okay? Or I'll give you 2, but PS4 or Xbox?
Xbox.
Xbox, okay? Turf or grass?
What kind of turf? Good turf or bad turf?
Good turf.
Good turf? Then obviously good
turf.
turf.
Good turf, okay. Next.
I'm Remy Sell. I'm a senior wide receiver and linebacker.
Okay, supermodel or President of the United States? What do you want to be?
Supermodel.
Really?
Yeah.
You think you'll make money?
Of course.
Okay. I know, look at that. Yeah, that's true. He was already in the bathroom prepping us up before
Absolutely.
this. Okay. Favorite subject in school? Watch what you say.
Does lunch count?
Well, that's not a subject, but I can see that. I don't know. Maybe you're not eating enough of it. Maybe you could eat more of the lunch. Okay. Lunch. Okay. Next.
I'm a senior. I'm Nico Carfagno. I'm an offensive and defensive lineman.
Okay. Jolly Ranchers or gum?
Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, Jolly Ranchers. I think you'd pick that one. Okay. Pizza or steak?
Pizza. I'm Italian. I gotta go with pizza.
Oh, good point. I like that one. Okay. Next.
Jair Holmes, center, and I'm a senior. So.
Okay. Your favorite pregame ritual? What do you do before the game?
Oh. I mean, I like to just give my helmet a kiss. You know what I mean? Put a finger up to God.
Okay.
That's what
All
I
right.
give it to.
What about your favorite pregame meal?
Whatever they have at.
Whatever they have,
on
you're going to
Friday
eat,
nights,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You found out something about the Perk Valley football players. Make sure to get out and see them this season. Thank you.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to create a better visitor experience.
Improve our workflow.
Attract new customers. That's when Fast Signs recommended Fleet Graphics.
Yeah, now business is rolling in. Get started at fastsigns.com.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
Hi, everybody. I'm back here with the O&J Roberts players. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I have a few questions for them.
Hi, Dawson Stewart, number 14, senior quarterback and middle linebacker.
I'm going to ask you, Dawson, quick question here, okay? Turf or grass?
Turf.
Turf. Oh, O&J, you got to say that with all those fields out there, okay? Steak or pizza?
Steak by far.
By far.
By far.
Xbox One or PS4?
Ooh. Xbox One.
Xbox One, okay. You want to pass the mic there, please?
Brendan Krummenacker, number 27, middle linebacker.
Okay, Brendan, favorite subject in school?
English.
English. Wow. What about English? Why English is there?
Writing.
Writing. Oh, good for you. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Your favorite pregame meal?
I don't know.
Oh, what do you? Nothing. Cheesesteaks. Oh, oh, that sits in the stomach well, I would think, huh?
Usually before games, I'll just have like a few Gatorades
Okay,
and like a protein bar.
Okay. Favorite TV show?
Family Guy.
Family Guy. Okay. Pass it along.
Ted Bradford, number 22, outside linebacker.
Okay. Supermodel or President of the United States? What do you want to be?
President.
President of the United. And what would you change? Anything you would change right away?
I don't know. Got nothing right now at the top of my head.
Okay. Nothing right now. Okay. Your favorite subject in school?
I'd say math.
Math. All right, that's awesome. And your favorite movie you ever seen?
Favorite movie? Man. Black Sheep.
Black Sheep. Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You had an opportunity to meet some of the O&J Robert football players. Make sure to get out and see them this Friday night this season. We're right back with our next coach.
Hello, I'm Wayne Klein, President and owner of Klein Transportation, along with my wife Adele. We've been providing passenger transportation since 1957 for students going to Daniel Boone School District and charter business since 1979. Allison, our daughter, is actually the representation of the fourth generation of the Klein family.
We invite you to join us to go to many fun travel destinations. Our motto is half the fun is getting there. We are so proud of all of our staff of travel specialists. Whether you contact us by phone or online, we help you choose a Klein tour, a casino trip, or to schedule your transportation by motor coach or school bus.
Let's step on board and choose our next destination.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with Coach Hans of Upper Perk. Coach, thanks for joining us. Coach, it's going to talk about last year, 5-6. I mean, that was a nice record, a nice way to go. How do you continue that momentum for this year or build off of that of last year into this year?
Well, one nice thing is we have a lot of returning guys. We got a very senior-laden group this year, and they experienced that playoff game last year, which was quite a game against Pottsgrove. Went down to the fourth quarter, and hopefully we learn some things and believe in ourselves, and we can build off of that.
Coach, you offensively last year, I think you were up there. You're number 3 in the middle of the pack defensively. What do you got to do to get back to that, get up to the top defensively?
You know, I think if you look, our defense improved tremendously over the course of the season last year. You know, we got our people in the right position, personnel-wise, and that sort of thing. And you know, I'm pretty confident that we're going to come out a lot stronger than we did at the beginning of last year.
Coach, talk about some of the players we're going to hear about this year from Upper Perk.
Well, you know, we have returning 1,000-yard back in Tyler Wary, and first-team All-League receiver in Ryan Kendra. But we've got some guys up front too. Cole Fryer's a senior that's going to be back for us. He's been a starter basically since his freshman year. He knows what he's doing out there. Trevor Steffen at tight end, and Austin Tudelo, a fullback. You know, we got some skilled people out there.
Coach, talk about some of the guys on your staff. I think some of the guys behind the scenes, assistant coaches, do not. And if you just want to give us their names, like who are those guys behind the scenes helping you out?
Well, you know, defensively, Brian Peoples is our defensive coordinator, and he, along with Jake Engel, really do an outstanding job. Casey Perlstein, he's our young guy on the staff. He's been doing everything from working with quarterbacks to the weight room and that sort of stuff. And the veteran, a guy who's been with Coach Moyer and on, and Coach Leamer, and now with myself, is Chris Beeler, and he's sort of the go-to guy when we have any questions offensively or defensively.
Coach, away from football, what's Coach Hans doing? Okay, let's talk. I mean, come on, everybody thinks he's a football coach. But away from football, what's Coach Hans doing?
I'm still active in wrestling. My son wrestles, and we've been basically going almost year-round with that as well, so I stay involved with that. For a little casual time, I like to hit the golf course a little bit, and I'm not very good, but it's something to
it's
do.
All right. Well, not that many people are, Coach. They say they are, but they're really not that good. All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Thank
good
you.
luck this season. Everybody stay tuned. We're going to be right back. We're going to meet some of the Upper Perk football players.
America was founded on potential, on the idea that it's better to see things not as they are, but for what they could be. At Mako, we don't think new is necessarily better. Sometimes the fact that it's yours is all that matters. So instead of giving up on the car you used to love, bring it to Mako. We'll fix every ding, every scratch, and every faded spot. It's time to give your car a second chance at Mako. It's time for a makeover.
Hey, everybody, welcome back here. We're going to meet some of the Upper Perk players. You want to introduce yourself?
Cole Fryer, number 77, left guard, defense tackle, long snapper.
Okay, Cole, I'm going to ask you this question, but you're the guy that I see put your hands in the dirt, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But is it turf or grass?
Which one do I prefer?
Fur?
Grass.
Grass.
Yeah.
Ah, you like that
Yeah,
mud on the uniform? Okay,
yeah.
good for you. Good. Okay. Friday nights or Saturday afternoons?
Friday nights.
Friday. And
No,
why?
yes, no question.
Why? Is it
It's just like Friday Night Lights. That's like the big
Friday,
thing. Yeah.
The big thing. Okay, thank you.
Ryan Kendra, number 5, wide receiver, cornerback.
Okay, Ryan, steak or pizza? This tells something about you now. Steak or pizza now?
Probably pizza.
Pizza. Oh, okay. Supermodel or you want to be president of the United States?
I'll be a supermodel.
Supermodel. Oh, okay. He likes that.
Tyler Ware, number 34, running back, linebacker.
Favorite subject in school? You better be all your teachers.
Social studies, because he's my teacher.
You can't let Coach Hans influence you that way.
Social studies or science.
Your pregame ritual. Do you have one?
We had a chant last year. I'm not sure what we're going to do this year.
Okay. Well, how about you personally? I mean, do you put your socks a certain way? Do you, or it doesn't matter? Just put the uniform on and go out.
Always drink 2 bottles of water right before we
There
go
you go.
out.
I like that. Good advice. Good advice for young people out there.
Bo Duca, number 25, safety and wide receiver.
Favorite TV show?
Probably Sports Center.
Oh, he's an ESPN guy then, huh? Is that what you are? Okay. Xbox One or PS4?
PS4.
PS4, you got that down pretty good, huh?
That's easy.
That's all,
That's easy.
PS4. Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We heard something about the Upper Perk players. We'll be right back with our next coach. Stay tuned.
Rick Lynn, LLC is a neighborhood law firm serving both individuals and their businesses. Our team of attorneys has a diverse range of legal experience, and we have deep roots in the communities where we live, work, and play. We offer free legal consultations on most matters. We accept all major credit cards, and payment plans are available. When a legal issue affects you, your family, or your business, speak to the attorneys at Rick Lynn, LLC for trusted advice and valued results.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with the head coach from Pottstown, Mark Fisher. Mark, thanks for joining us. My first question, next season, or this season, Friday night, here comes the Phoenixville team out on the field. Coach Fisher's on the side. How's that going to feel for you? What's that going to be like for you?
You know, honestly, since the first day I came in here, I've said to these guys, we have, as a coaching staff, one simple plan, and that's just for these guys to continue to get better each week, one step at a time. And, that's our goal this year, obviously, is to win football games. But, I'm not looking at it, individual teams or anybody like that. It's really just comes down to let's continue to get better, let these guys, do what they do, and let's hopefully win some football games.
Coach, what are the challenges for you coming in here as the first-time head coach? And again, I know you probably coached before you were at Phoenixville, obviously, but taking over as a head coach, what are some of the challenges you've had?
I think it's just you're now coming in, it's your culture, your team, you're trying to instill your beliefs and values to these guys. I think the big thing is that we're trying to get them to buy into what we want them to, and it's just sometimes a slow process. But so far, since we started our spring practices and weightlifting, I mean, these guys have taken everything and taken it perfectly to the point where, as a staff, we feel very good about where we're at. So challenge-wise, I think that, that was, getting these guys to buy in, and they've done that. So,
Coach, key players we're going to hear about out of Pottstown this year. Can you give us some names?
Yeah, sure. Jamal Adams is one. Very speedy, shifty wide receiver. You're going to hear from Anthony Wiggins. He's one of our fullbacks / running backs. He's a guy that can play multiple positions for us. Owen Morton, our quarterback. He's a big kid, 6'2". He's got a great arm, but a very intelligent, smart kid that knows how to run the offense, kind of tells people where to go. And also our offensive line, Tom Doyle, he's the anchor of our line, and he's a guy that we're going to run the football behind. There's no secret to it. We need short yardage. We're going to run to Tom's side. And a couple other guys you'll hear. We have a good running back in Josiah Wiggins. We have Nehemiah Figueroa is a very good safety. So we have a bunch of good guys we're very excited about. We're very excited in terms of we have a lot of sophomores and a good group of juniors, and then we have a lot of seniors. So we feel that that diversity of the different grades in there makes us a pretty good team. So, Coach,
could you talk about some of your assistants? I think these are guys that are behind the scenes that don't get recognition, but could you just name some of your assistants?
Yeah, our offensive line coach is Hank Coyne. He's been around football for 30-some years. He's really good at getting these offensive linemen to buy into exactly what he is trying to do. He knows football. He's very good with kids. He's a teacher himself, and he's outstanding coach. Scott Smiley's our defensive coordinator. He's been around football as well for a long time. He's got a good rapport with these kids and a laid-back approach, but he gets after them to the point where we get a lot done on the defensive side. And we have Jerry Gleason and Craig Olivier, two more guys that really do well with their individual positions. They work there at Pottstown High School, so they're able to see these kids on a daily basis. And Andrew Lowe is another offense and defensive line coach who brings a wealth of knowledge with him, and he's able to help Hank Coyne with the linemen, extra set of eyes watching these guys.
Coach, we talk about football and all this, but what's Coach Fisher do away from football? When he's not doing football, what's he doing away from the game of football?
Yeah, it's on my mind a lot. Even when we're at home on the couch tonight, my wife and I are watching TV. I'm sitting there usually on the computer drawing a practice plan or I'll say, what we really need, and she's like, she looks at me and she knows it's football. So, but no, I have 2 young kids at home, and so it's been t-ball and swimming lessons all summer long, trips to the park, and so that's they take up the rest of my time when I'm at home. So that's about my summer.
Coach, thank you very much. Good luck
Appreciate
the rest of
having
the
me on
season.
there.
Good luck for the season. Everybody, stay tuned. We'll be back with our next coach.
Thank you.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to meet some of the Pottstown players here. Now, again, I gave the mic here to this young man. He said because he's the cutest one, he gets to go first. So you want to introduce yourself?
Anthony Wiggins, senior, fullback, and linebacker.
Okay, Anthony, question. Turf or grass?
Grass.
Grass. Grass. The grass got no turf. You don't
Grass.
Like
I don't like turf. Grass
okay.
stains show that you be putting in work.
There you go. I like that. Okay. You get a little dirty on the phone.
A little dirty,
okay.
yup.
Favorite subject in school?
History.
History.
By far,
and why?
I just feel as though it's a lot to teach you. There's way more to teach you.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony. You want to pass it on?
Tom Doyle, defensive tackle and offensive tackle.
Okay, Tom. Xbox One or PS4?
Oh.
Ooh, why is that a tough one? Everybody
I don't
keeps
know.
saying.
I have an Xbox One. It was given to me, so I can't complain.
Oh, well, then you got to go with Xbox One, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to ask you this one: pizza or steak?
Steak.
Steak. He's a steak guy. Steak and potato.
Yeah,
that's my type of guy. All right, thank you.
Owen Morton, senior quarterback and linebacker.
Okay, Owen. Tough one here. Okay. Supermodel or President of the United States?
Supermodel.
Supermodel. What, money? Is that what you want? All that money? That
Money
fame?
and being a president would be too hard.
Oh, well, okay. All right, got you. Okay. Favorite movie?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans. Okay. And what do you like? Is that a football movie? Just the motivation behind that
Just
movie?
like the motivation, the feel of the
Okay.
movie. Yeah.
Okay.
I could
Thank you.
always watch it.
Pass it on.
Jamal Adams, senior, number 9.
Okay, Jamal.
Slot.
Favorite food you like to eat?
Wings.
Wings? Yeah. Wow. Okay, never heard of that one. Okay. And your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. And why math?
I'm good with numbers.
Oh, okay. There you go. You're going to be an accountant someday? Take care of, no count. Not take care of money? Okay. When these guys are rich, you don't want to take care of their money? No. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. You got to meet the Pottstown football players. Stay tuned. We'll have our next coach, and we'll be right back.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to jumpstart sales. Build attendance for an event.
Help people find their way. Fast Signs designed new directional signage.
And got them back on track. Get started at fastsigns.com.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I have the Thacton players here with us. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and I have a few questions for them.
I'm Patrick Kiley. I'm a senior, and I'm an offensive defensive lineman.
Gary Knox, junior, linebacker, and fullback.
Okay, Gary, I'm going to go with you first now. Okay, here we go. Turf or grass?
Turf.
Turf. Because what you got at the field this year?
Yeah, home field stadium. Got to go with it.
Okay. Friday or Saturday afternoons for football?
I always love playing under the Friday night
Do
lights.
the Friday night lights. Everybody has said that. That Friday night lights. It's stuck at everybody. Okay. Steak or pizza?
Steak, by far.
Steak and potato guy. That's my type of guy. Okay. Xbox One or PS4?
I got to go with the Xbox One.
And why?
That's what we got at home.
Oh,
Best
okay.
games.
All right. Well, yeah, if you got that at home, okay. Pass the mic back here, please. Okay. Favorite subject in school?
Probably history.
And why?
Just like learning about it.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite food?
Ooh, steak.
Steak. Okay. Favorite TV show?
Probably SpongeBob.
Oh, SpongeBob? That's an oldie. Yeah,
It still works.
Yeah, it still works. Okay. Let's look out in the future. 10 years from now, what are you going to be doing?
trying to be a Marine Corps officer, honestly.
There you go. Good for you. That's an honor. Good for you. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You got to learn something about the Methacton players. We'll be back with our next coach.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to create a better visitor experience.
Improve our workflow.
Attract new customers. That's when Fast Signs recommended Fleet Graphics.
Yeah, now business is rolling in. Get started at fastsigns.com.
Allergies? Carpet One Floor and Home just made carpet installation healthier. Our new Healthier Living installation minimizes dust, mold, and allergens. Better than home centers, it's antimicrobial, hypoallergenic, simply cleaner. Breathe easier. You'll love it. A healthier installation exclusively at Carpet One Floor and Home. Beautiful. Made affordable.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I have Jay Powell here from Norristown. Coach, thanks for joining us right now.
Thank you.
Coach, last year, again, second year right now with this program. What are things that you're working on year two now to get this program where you want it to be?
Well, last year we were filled with a lot of youth, which was a good thing. Some people, obviously with youth comes a lot of learning. So we're looking this year, obviously, with all the learning that we've done last year, and building on that in our last 4 football games. We kind of were successful in the last 4 football games. So I feel the kids are a little bit more confident now.
Coach, what has been the attitude of your players? I mean, now that, you've taken over now, what's that attitude been like of the players this year?
Well, they went through a certain lot of changes. Right. And I think that now they're starting to become accustomed to those changes, and they know what I want, what I expect. And they're starting to fulfill all their obligations towards me, and I think that they're starting to see some sunshine, and that they're going to keep going, and now they're starting to grab even the younger guys, which is a good thing for us. So we're hoping that this is the group of guys that can push forward with it.
Second year in the PAC Pioneer Athletic Conference, Coach.
It's
excited.
We're excited.
I mean,
we definitely are excited. I think we like this league. We love the league. It's great competition. I mean, with the Perk Valleys and the Springfords, 2 top teams that are always vying for district playoff, and we feel that now, being a year older, that maybe we can start pushing the envelope a little bit and start getting involved in those type of activities with them guys.
There you go. It's, Coach, some key players that we're going to hear about from Norristown this year.
You're going to hear Jeremiah Bynum, who is one of our leaders on our team. He's a second-year player. He's a defensive tackle, offensive tackle type kid. Goes about 6'3". He's about a little light, 220, but he plays 1,000 miles per hour. And he's just a great all-around kid in the classroom. Another kid, Bubakar Diawara, who's a track star. He's got some speed on him. He plays in our backfield on both offense and defense as a receiver. He's another good kid. We have a couple of them that are young, so I'm going to leave them there, right where they are.
Coach, talk about your staff. And I mean, these are guys behind the scene that don't get any recognition. We'll just tell us some of the guys on your staff.
Very fortunate. I mean, I'm loaded with head coaches. Mike Santillo, who I've coached with for 15, 16 years. My brother, also, Joe Powell.
That's got to be tough.
Yeah. It has its moments. It has its moments. He gives me the look, and I look at him, and we
little
look at
family
each other.
quarrel, a little talk here. Okay.
Yeah, it stems back a long time. But I mean, I'm very fortunate. A lot of the guys that I've coached with for years, a guy that I was underneath as defensive coordinator, and just reminiscing and going back and forth and remembering all the things that we did and now how the game has changed a little bit. And, those guys are really the backbone to me. They take a lot of the pressure off of me.
Coach, away from football, what's Coach Powell doing? Everybody, we all say football coach, but away from football, come on, these coaches are doing other things. What's
I've been very fortunate to, my wife's a nurse, and I've been very fortunate in my summer times. I have twins, 9-year-old twins, a boy and a girl, and now they're becoming of age where it's, Dad, I'm playing softball, and Dad, I'm playing soccer and football, and, I got to get to this camp and that camp. Yeah, so it's, we go to the park a little bit and throw the ball and let them hit it a little bit and practice, and they know Daddy's headed for football season, and they're looking forward to camp. But it's one of those things where I cherish those moments. Those 3 months that I have, or 2.5 months I have with my kids.
Coach, thank you very much.
All right.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.
An orthopedic institute is more than a name. It's a unique care model based on quality and compassion. Decades devoted to research and clinical trials, the development of new surgical techniques, and physicians who outperform the field. What you get from our institute is more options and more answers. For your orthopedic care, think Rothman first.
New office and 7-day urgent care now open in Limerick.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I have the Norristown players here. You want to introduce yourself, please?
I'm Isaiah Webb, senior quarterback.
Okay, Isaiah, hold up. I'm going to ask some questions here, okay? Turf or grass?
Turf.
Turf, okay. Friday nights or Saturdays for football?
Definitely Friday.
Friday nights. You like them Friday night lights, okay?
Yes.
I'm Zach Heim, center, number 55.
Zach, tough one here. Xbox One or PS4? This has been a tough one.
Xbox One.
Oh, Xbox. Everybody's picking Xbox One. Is that the one to go with? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Favorite subject in school?
Science.
Why?
I feel like it comes naturally.
Comes natural? Okay. Thank you.
Boo Cardia Ward, number 18, free safety, wide receiver.
Favorite food?
Chinese food.
Chinese food? Why Chinese food? Yeah. What?
Because it's just a lot of different, you get a lot of different choices.
Okay. Hold on, one more question. You're not getting off that easy now, okay? Favorite TV show?
I mean, it don't come on a lot, but I like watching Last Chance U. It's like a football
Okay,
documentary.
all right, sounds good. All right, next.
Jeremiah Bynum, defensive end, offensive tackle, number 76.
Jeremiah, I got to ask this one. Pizza or steak? Come on, which one?
Steak.
Steak, okay, and I'm going to ask you another tough one here. Supermodel or you want to be President of the United States?
President.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like it'd suit me more and feel like I'm doing more good than just, being a model.
Yeah, but model, you just lay around and collect all them big paychecks. You don't want that, huh?
No.
Good for you, Jim. I'm proud of you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there are the Norristown players. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this for our next coach.
Tired of waiting in long lines for your prescriptions? Well, Professional Pharmacy has the answer, offering you fast, friendly, and free prescription delivery right to your front door. So stop waiting in those long lines and call Professional Pharmacy today.
Well, if you don't think that we can, well, think twice.
Conveniently located in Pottstown and Pennsburg.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with Coach Graver from Pope John Paul. Coach, thanks for joining me. Coach, incredible year last year. District playoffs, all the excitement that the program built up. How do you carry that now into this season?
I think the key for us is not be
complacent. We can't be satisfied with what we did last year. It was a good year for us. We took some steps forward. But we got to be relentless this year, and we got to take a step forward.
Coach, you're looking at your program right now. Are you happy where your program's at? Like, obviously, come on, everybody wants to win a champion. I understand it, but when you sat back and said, "Hey, I mean, year whatever in my program, this is where I wanted to be," is that?
I think we're actually a year behind where we wanted to be when we first started this thing. But I think we got a good opportunity this year to really take a big step forward.
Coach, to make that next step, what has to happen with Pope John Paul football this year?
Well, it started back in January. Our guys did a great job of committing themselves to the weight room, committing themselves to off-season training program, and they got to continue that on when we get into practices and games.
Coach, talk about some key players we're going to hear about out of Pope John Paul this year.
Our quarterback's back, Matt. He's come back for his second year as a starter.
2,000-yard passer, right?
Yes,
yeah.
Yep. We have a good set of receivers coming back. Jake Bilstein, Dan Serino, C.J. McCaffrey's coming back. We have a good running back coming back in A.J. Natale. On the defensive side of the ball, we got our defensive line with Denver Francis and Nick Galpers coming back. The key for us is going to be to really build our offensive line this year. As you know, you win and lose football games up front.
All right. Coach, talk about some the staff. Like, I think those are the guys on the sidelines that don't get some recognition. Can you just tell us about some of the guys on your staff?
Well, we have a great defensive coordinator in Tony Yerger. He's coming back for his second year as our D coordinator. He does a great job of building confidence with our defense. I think that's key with our defense. We were a much better tackling team last year than we were in the previous 2 years, and the key was the confidence that he instilled in our players.
Coach, away from football, Coach Graver's a football, but away from football, what's Coach doing?
Well, this summer, I'm playing dad all summer, so I get to watch my son for half the day, and then I go up to Pope John Paul for the second half of the day, and we do some lifting or 7-on-7 type stuff. But it's been a great summer spending time with my son.
Good to hear, Coach. Thank you very much,
Thank
and
you
good
very
luck
much.
this season.
Thank you.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with the Pope John Paul players.
I want a professional heating company with heating and cooling service plans.
A company that considers my needs.
I want the security of price protection plans.
Along with 24-hour emergency service and heating oil delivery.
I want comfort.
I want Ollard Brothers.
Ollard Brothers, still family and still local. Ask about our America-friendly and environment-friendly agri-fuels, bioheat, and biodiesel.
When it comes to heating
and the environment,
there's only one choice.
Thanks, Ollard Brothers.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're here with some of the Pope John Paul players. You want to introduce yourself, please?
My name's Dan Serino. I am going to be a senior, and I play running back, receiver, and D-back.
Okay, Dan, quick question here. And this is a tough one, okay? I've had some good ones on this. Do you want to be a supermodel or President of the United States when you?
I think I'll take president.
President? And anything you change, Dan? Anything change?
No, I think I'll stick with it.
Stick with it? Okay. Okay. All right. Turf or grass?
I like grass.
Grass? Why?
You know.
You want to look dirty on a
Yeah,
Friday?
I like showing dirt, you know.
Okay.
Getting into it.
All right. Thank you. Next.
Jake Bilstein, corner, safety, receiver, running back, senior.
Okay. Favorite subject in school, Jake?
Lunch.
Lunch. Okay. Okay. I've had somebody else say that. Well, you know, you're not getting great in that, though, Jake. All right.
All right. Math.
Math. Okay. And why math, Jake?
Yeah, I just find it easy.
Easy. Okay. Favorite TV show?
To go with Impractical Jokers.
Practical Jokers. And your favorite college team?
Penn State.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that. Okay. Next.
My name is Matt DeLaurentis. I'm quarterback, and I'm going to be a senior.
Okay, Matt, this is a tough one. Everyone's kind of stopped. Xbox One or PS4?
PS4.
Why?
That's what I have.
That's what. So Mom and Dad, it was under the Christmas tree, right? Is that okay? Okay. Next question is your favorite car?
Favorite car? Bugatti.
Bugatti. Oh, you have one of those now, or?
A couple.
A couple. Oh, okay. Jeez, nice plane over there. Okay. Next one, beach or mountains?
Beach.
Beach. Why?
I like the weather.
Weather. Okay. Thank you very much. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You found out something about the Pope John players. Please come out and support them this Friday night and Saturdays.
Just down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
and expert advice.
We've got everything you need.
Because we know the community.
And we know our customers. So next time you have a home improvement project,
Drop by.
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
Your True Value expert is A.D. Moyer in Gilbertsville and Pottstown. On the web at admoyer.com.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm with Coach Pennypacker of Potts Grove High School. Coach, first of all, congratulations on your award that you received. And I read it the other night. I'm like, it's the Philadelphia area chapter of the National Football Foundation and College Hall of Fame, and your contribution to amateur football. And, Coach, I don't think anybody deserves it more than you.
Well, when you're in the game as long as I have, Scott, you win those type of awards. So, yeah, I thank you. But, I got all of my success has been because of my kids, not because of anything I've done. But in spite of my coaching, we've had some pretty good years, and I guess that's why this award was given to me. But I thank you.
Coach, Pac-10 championship last year, okay, or the Pioneer. Again, championship, but your senior class came away, probably the first senior class, people have said, without any type of title.
Yeah, well, no, they won the district title.
They won
the district, but they didn't win the Pac-10. But, yeah, that was one of the first classes that we had that didn't have a title to their name, and especially a Pac-10 title. But they did go and win the district title, and that was something very important to them. But we were very young last year. We had a lot of new kids playing. We had a lot of young kids playing. We had to replace 18 starters from the year before. So we lost 5 games last year, which is a lot of games for Potts Grove to lose at a season. But those kids that took their lumps last year, they're all back. I think we have 18 of our 22 starters back. You'll meet some of them here later, and they work very hard. So we're looking for a pretty good year here.
Coach, you've always been good on defense. What's been that key defensively? Like, what has made the Potts Grove defense be so well through so many years?
I don't know. You know, you got to ask the kids that. I don't know. We got good coaches. We don't worry about schemes. We worry about fundamentals. I'm a fundamental freak. The kids will tell you that too. That, I'd rather worry about blocking and tackling than anything else. I think too many times we worry about schemes and forget about the block and tackling. So we spend a lot of time on fundamentals, and I have some coaches that spend time on fundamentals also. And all of our heat acclimation is going to be fundamentals, and so that's probably why we've been so successful.
Coach, we split in and out of this Liberty Freedom Division, or year 2 of it. Your feelings on that?
Well, I'm not gonna hide my feelings. I don't like it, and I've one of the ones that voted against it. I like the old leg. I like playing the Perk Valleys and the Springfords, and I like playing the Owen J. Roberts and those teams. I understand why we went with it. I understand that we're a playoff league now, and teams need playoff points. I understand that some of the other teams in our Frontier Division was getting, some lopsided scores by the other teams. But I really do like the old format. I'm an old type of guy, and I think that, my kids used to love rising to challenges, to play in Springford and Perk Valley and those big schools like that. So I'm not for it, but, I got to, go
play
with the
it as
times.
it is, right?
That's
The
right,
schedule is, that's what it is.
It is what it is, and I got to go with it.
Coach, some of the key players we're going to hear about this year from Potts Grove.
Well, I think, we start out with Rasul. Rasul was first-team All-State last year and one of the better players in the state of Pennsylvania. And then you go to Colbert, our fullback, is back. Our lineman, Janusek, he was a Pac-10 offensive lineman of the year.
Coach, and he was fullback, was he not? He was a fullback.
He was a fullback, and we moved him up at camp down to a guard, and he's just a bull. I mean, he's one of the best linemen I've ever coached. And we got kids, Austin and Delpa are wideouts, and we got Ephraim Hurt Ramsey playing in guard. He's back. Justin Adams is back. Ryan Bedowis is back at defensive end, and Michael Dickey and Nehemiah Collins and Kobe Baldwin Avery Grant, they're all back on defense. So we got some kids back. But the problem is, Scott, knows what I do. You've been coaching. You coach a long time. Talent is important, but you got to have that chemistry. And right now, I don't know if we have that chemistry. We have to get to camp and get that chemistry with our kids. And if we can do that and get our kids on the same page with the same goal, I think we'll be okay.
Talk about that, Coach. I think you're one of the only teams that go away to camp.
Yes,
What's the importance of that to you?
To me, it's all about chemistry. It's all about bonding. It's all about getting the kids to, live with each other, hang out with each other, go through some adversity with each other that we put them through up there at camp. And it's a tough week. Make no doubt about it. It's a tough week. But when they come out there, they're all committed to each other. They have commitment night on Thursday night, and they sit down and talk about. They make up their team rules. They make up their team expectations, and we go from there.
Coach, guys on the sidelines that help you out, your assistant coaches. Could
Yeah.
you talk about a few of those guys?
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm like any other coach in this Pac-10. That I think I got the best coaches staff in the world. I got, Billy Hawthorne returns back with us this year. Jim Algio, Bill Bradford, Eric Gangstrom, Josh Ford, Brent Herring, Preston Moser. All the way down the line. I hope I didn't. Bill Bradford. I think I said him already, but. They're all good guys, and they really. We all have the same philosophy, but they're also the same type of guys that if I'm wrong, they're going to tell me I'm wrong, and I'm usually wrong more than I'm right anymore. But they're good guys, So we bond together, we blend together. I think it's a good mix, young and old. 4 of them played for me. 4 of them were former players of mine, so.
Does that help having former players come back?
Yes, it does. I think it does a lot because they can relate to the kids and tell the kids, hey, we went through this. We know what you're going through. The old man's on me. The old man's on me. Well, the old man's on everybody. So they can relate to that. They can go through that with the kids and tell the kids that, this is what the expectations are. And I think that it works out pretty well.
Coach, away from football, what's Coach Pennypacker doing away from football?
Ooh, spend time with my grandchildren right now. That's the most important thing to me. Spend time with my grandchildren, play a little golf, and do all those honeydews that my wife wants me to do. And,
she's a good lady. She's a good lady. She runs that ship. I can tell you that.
She's the quarterback. She's the quarterback. So.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.
All right, Scott.
Congratulations.
My pleasure as
Good
always.
luck
Thank you
this
to
season with
PCTV.
everything.
You guys do a great job.
Hello, I'm Wayne Klein, President and owner of Klein Transportation, along with my wife Adele. We've been providing passenger transportation since 1957 for students going to Daniel Boone School District and charter business since 1979. Allison, our daughter, is actually the representation of the 4th generation of the Klein family.
We invite you to join us to go to many fun travel destinations. Our motto is, half the fun is getting there. We are so proud of all of our staff of travel specialists. Whether you contact us by phone or online, we help you choose a Klein tour, a casino trip, or to schedule your transportation by motor coach or school bus.
Let's step on board and choose our next destination.
Hi, everybody. We're back here at the Pottsgrove Players. We're going to introduce themselves. We're going to find out something about them.
Des Austin, wide receiver, safety, senior.
Okay, Des, first question for you. Turf or grass?
Turf.
Turf. Now, wait a minute. You have grass at Pottsgrove.
I know. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
It leaves me too dirty. I like the clean look after a game on turf.
Okay, because everyone else told me what they want to look that dirt. Okay. Favorite TV show?
One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill. All right, thank you.
Parrish Janusek, right guard, defensive tackle, senior.
You used to be a fullback, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, but now you're lineman, so I can ask you this question, okay? Pizza or steak?
Oh, boy.
I can down some pizza when I'm hungry, man. I mean, pizza.
A whole one? More than a whole one?
I think when I was down in Maryland this year, I think they got like this pizza chain down there called Pino's Pizza. You can get like small, medium, and large. I think I got a large pizza. I think I ate 8 slices of pizza all by myself.
That's the
in
man
an hour.
right there. There's the
Yeah.
man. Okay, Xbox or PS4?
Xbox.
Xbox. Why? Because mom and dad bought it. It's in the house, or was it just a favorite
I would
game?
support, Bill Gates, America, Microsoft. I mean,
All right. Okay. Next.
Ephraim Hurd Ramsey, nose guard, left guard.
Okay, I'm giving you a
Senior.
tough one here, buddy. Do you want to be a supermodel when you grow up, or president of the United States?
I think I'll be a supermodel.
Supermodel.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You want that look and everything? Is that what you look? Okay. Okay. Your favorite car?
I don't even know. I don't really look after
Well-
cars. I'll just say I like Lexus though. but-
Lexus.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Next.
Bailey Dolt, wide receiver and safety.
Okay, Billy. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Beach. Why?
Yeah. I love the ocean.
You love the
Yeah,
ocean.
I love
Okay.
the ocean.
Okay. 10 years from now, Bailey, what are you going to be doing?
10 years from now, hopefully, I'm gonna have a good job. Probably, I want to go into like biology, like medicine research, supporting the family. So.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Russell Faison, number 2 running back, senior.
Favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Why?
My teacher.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I
okay,
like my
that's good.
teacher, yeah.
Okay. Your favorite part of camping. You can't tell me the end. All right. I don't want to hear the end. All right.
The favorite part of camp, I'll just say eating. The
Eating.
food, yeah.
Okay. They cook good for you up
Yeah,
there,
they
kid.
cook good, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And any pregame rituals you have? Socks have to be a certain way. Tape.
My swag gotta be nice, so I'll just say, like, I just gotta make sure I look right.
Especially when you're on PCTV network, you want
Yeah.
that swag to look good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. You heard from the Potts Crow players. We'll be back with our next coach.
Rick Lynn, LLC is a neighborhood law firm serving both individuals and their businesses. Our team of attorneys has a diverse range of legal experience, and we have deep roots in the communities where we live, work, and play. We offer free legal consultations on most matters. We accept all major credit cards, and payment plans are available. When a legal issue affects you, your family, or your business, speak to the attorneys at Rick Lynn, LLC for trusted advice and valued results.
Allergies? Carpet One Floor and Home just made carpet installation healthier. Our new Healthier Living installation minimizes dust, mold, and allergens. Better than home centers, it's antimicrobial, hypoallergenic, simply cleaner. Breathe easier. You'll love it. A healthier installation exclusively at Carpet One Floor and Home. Beautiful. Made affordable.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm with Coach Miller from Boyertown. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, coming from Eulenberg, being in the PAC or the Pioneer Athletic Conference for the first time, but being a person last year from the outside, what were your impressions of the Pioneer Athletic Conference?
When you look at the Pioneer Athletic Conference, I think one of the things that sticks out immediately is the level of athletes that were in the PAC last year and the level of coaches. And across the board, this is a phenomenal competitive league, and it's not a league where you can take a game lightly. So I'm excited to be a part of that.
Coach, challenges for you to start out as far as a coach coming from another school now to Boyertown. What are some of the challenges you've had?
One of the first challenges I had was not being in the building until this coming school year. So trying to reach the kids and trying to do the things that's easier to do when you're teaching in the building. So I had to wait until the school year was over until I could get there. Other challenges are trying to change a culture that I think needs to be changed and trying to implement my stuff. That's really the biggest challenge, is trying to change the mindset of some of the community and some of the players that were there.
Okay, Coach, what will Boyertown look like offensively and defensively this year?
First, one thing that you're going to see from Boyertown is you're going to see a competitive team. You're going to see a team that's going to fight. We tell our players every day it's going to get tough, and when it gets tough, how are you going to react to that situation? So you're not going to see a team that quits. Offensively, as you know, I've said over and over again, we're a midline veer triple option team. It's an offense that I love, and it's an offense that we have the athletes to run. Defensively, you're going to see a tough team, a team that takes tackling seriously, a team that knows their assignments, and a team that achieves on the defensive side of the ball. We take all three facets of the game and we make it important.
Coach, can you talk about some of the players' names we're going to hear out of Boyertown this year?
Yeah, a lot of players that you're going to hear. Jerry Cap. It's hard not to talk about Boyertown and not talk about
Cap
Jerry
goes
Cap.
with
Exactly
old
right.
Boyertown.
Exactly right. And Jerry has stepped up and he's a phenomenal leader. I think that's one of the things that not only is he a great athlete, he's a great kid, a great person. So to be able to step in and have a situation like that, with Jerry. That's a blessing for me. Marcus Thomas is going to be our fullback. Marcus has a lot of potential, and we look forward to seeing how Marcus grows throughout this year. Nick Moshe, a burner, another kid that is going to help us out. Aiden Mathias, a young junior, could step in at quarterback, could step in at safety. We got Jake McMiniman on the offensive line. We got Aiden McGrath on the offensive line, Carter Watts, and Blaze Caroselli. Those are kids that are going to step up, and they're really going to help us this year.
Coach, people on your staff, and again, I feel these guys need some recognition. Could you just tell us who some of your assistants are?
Yeah, absolutely. My offensive line coach is Joe Terra. I'm fortunate to have Joe. He's a good coach, knows the game. I'm lucky to have him. Chris Kluzowitz is our defensive coordinator. Brian Ramsey is our linebacker coach. Greg Sellers, our secondary coach. Tony Panarello is helping out on the defensive line. Carl Schupp is our defensive line coach. Matt Kaczynski is our running back coach and our head JV coach. It's a staff that one of the things I look for when hiring a staff is guys that love helping kids, and that's what they do. They help grow kids every day. So we're excited about the staff that we have.
Okay, Coach, we're all talk football with you, but
yeah.
What's Coach Miller do away from football? What's life like for Coach Miller away from football?
First, outside of football, I got a wife and two awesome kids. I got my wife, Lindsay. My kid, I got Jack. He's 6 years old, and my daughter, Paisley, she's 4 years old. Other than that, we're always doing something
Taxi
with that.
running,
yeah, that's
moving.
what it is, right? My daughter's 4, but I think she'll be 17 next year. But that takes up the majority of my time. Outside of football, any minute I get, I'm spending it with them.
All right, Coach, thank you very much, and good luck this season.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back with the Boyertown players.
When did you see the sun?
When I needed to jumpstart sales. Build attendance for an event.
Help people find their way. Fast Signs designed new directional signage.
And got them back on track. Get started at fastsigns.com.
Hi, everybody. We're back with the Boyertown players. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I'm going to ask them a few questions.
I'm Jerry Cap. I'm going to be a senior wide receiver.
Okay, Jerry, first question for you. Grass or turf?
I'm more of a grass guy.
And why? What?
I just feel like playing grass my whole life. Our high school stadium has grass. Just used to it. Stick to what you know.
Friday nights or Saturday afternoons for football?
Oh, Friday nights.
Friday Night Lights. You like that Friday Night Lights?
That's
okay.
my favorite TV show, Friday Night Lights.
Xbox or PS4?
PS4.
And why?
I don't know. I've been a PS3 guy because before PS4 you didn't have to pay for online. You can game with all your friends online for free and not pay for Xbox play.
And you going to be able to tap what your sister did last year?
Well, it's football season.
Going to try. Okay. Next.
Hi, I'm Jacob McMenamin. I'm a defensive and offensive lineman.
Jake, favorite subject in school?
Gotta go social studies.
Why?
Coach kind of teaches it.
Oh, okay. That's brownie points, Jake. Okay. Favorite food, Jake?
Cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak. And favorite movie?
Probably go Other Guys.
Other Guys. Okay. Next.
I'm Ian McGrath, offensive and defensive lineman.
Okay. Question for you, what's your favorite car?
My favorite car? Anything that goes fast.
Anything that goes fast, you like the speed, huh? Is that what you
yeah.
like? Okay. All right. Okay. Beach or mountains?
Ooh, that's a hard one because, I like the beach because, you can relax and go in the water, but there's too many people. In the mountains, you can just sit up there,
Yeah, but you get chased by bears and animals up there too, right?
Well, I mean, I'm a hunter, so I like.
Okay, that's
Mount,
perfect.
yeah.
Well, you're from Boyertown.
Yeah.
I'm from Boyertown. I love hunting too, so okay.
Yeah, mountains, I think I have to go mountains.
Okay, steak or pizza?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, can I go cheesesteak?
Yeah, you go that. Sure.
Yeah, I'll go cheesesteak.
Okay, there you go, folks. There you go. You have it from the Boyertown players. Make sure to get out and support them on Friday nights this year. Thank you.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to create a better visitor experience.
Improve our workflow.
Attract new customers. That's when Fast Signs recommended Fleet Graphics.
Yeah, now business is rolling in. Get started at fastsigns.com.
Hey, Terry Musser here. Doing whatever it takes as always. People ask me, can I still do a cartwheel? I can. But when we work with you, we're not only going to do cartwheels, we're going to bend over backwards. And as always, you have my personal guarantee. Call us.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with the head coach of Phoenixville, Evan Bresblatt. Got that right, Coach. I got that pretty good, Coach. I'm getting better, Coach.
You're getting better.
Okay. Coach, my first question is, next year we have that Pottstown-Phoenixville game.
Oh, yeah.
Now, one of your coaches will be over on that sidelines. What's that feeling going to be like on that Friday night, or is it just going to be another game?
Well, I don't think it's just going to be another game. Mark's been with me. Coach Fisher's been with me for like 6 years, so it's going to be a special game for us. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm sure the kids are going to be hype about it. And we have some ex-coaches over there as well, some Phoenixville teachers over there as well. So it's going to be a lot.
Rivalry a little bit.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I really do.
Okay, Coach. Right now your program. Are you happy with where the program's at right now? I mean, obviously everybody wants to win. I understand that, but looking back, can you say, hey, okay, we're in that progress, or where I want to be right now?
Well, when I came here, we had a 5-year plan, and the plan is taking fold. We've had assistant coaches become head coaches. I've had 3 in the last 3 years. We've had a transformation of the Little League program. We have a new youth program that we developed, and I think it's going to be really beneficial. We got the middle school more involved, I think, in the lifting program and the practices. Just we're getting there on the field. You can see us getting better and better every year.
Right,
Patience.
Yeah.
We've won a lot of close games last year, more games than we were close in the previous 2. So, I like the direction that we're going in, and hopefully, we get some more wins this year.
Coach, the makeup of the league, the way we went to Liberty, Freedom, you happy with that? Was that
100%? I was totally behind that because it did make sense for 6A teams to play the 5A and 4A teams. It was hurting them. It wasn't doing us any justice either on the other side because of the playoff picture, and just the games were out of hand.
Yeah.
Besides Pottsgrove, I don't think the other games were close. So I thought last year they were very competitive, and I think it was a great move for our league.
Coach, some key players we're going to hear about from Phoenixville this year. Can you give me some names?
Yeah. The offensive line, defensive line: John Miller, Sean Sabo, Bryce Thompson, Xander Crawford. They're all back. They had a pretty good year last year.
Great place to start, too.
Yeah, and the experience. And then we have seniors Bobby Strunk, who's a free safety, all-league player and wide receiver, and Dorian County, who will be back, he'll be his 3rd year at corner and playing some wide receivers. So those are the names and the seniors that we're relying on.
Coach, I want to hear about the guys on the sidelines with you. And again, you've lost a few, which is an honor to you to have that happen. But just tell me about some of your assistant coaches.
Yeah, well, what I've tried and done is bring back the Phoenixville alumni and the guys that teach in the building. I think that's very important for the kids and building relationships and having blood in the game, so to speak. So we have one of the best offensive line coaches in Bubba Gray. We have one of the best defensive line coaches in Travis Forbe. I mean, those are two Hall of Fame players.
Yeah.
Dave Clark, who's been coaching 25 years, former defense coordinator at O&J Roberts for a long time, is our defense coordinator for the last 3 years, does a phenomenal job, teaches in the building. We brought Tom Barr in, the longtime head coach at O&J Roberts. He's been phenomenal. Abdul Madyan, our wide receivers coach, who was at Downingtown West for the previous 7 years, is a teacher in our building. Jay Nelson is going to coach our defensive backs, played at Phoenixville. And these guys all played college football. They're all teachers in the building or aides or just have blood in the game. And I love my staff, great staff.
I think I agree with you too, Coach. You bring alumni back. I mean, that's neat for these young players to see that these guys went through the system. They were there. So they can relate to them a lot better.
Absolutely. It's about, these guys are legends. These guys are on the walls, and they're coming back to their schools, and they're giving back, and I love my kids to see that.
Good. Coach, away from football, what's Coach do? What's Coach, is there hobbies, if anything a Coach does away from football? Has to be something other than football.
So we're busy in the summertime. I think more busy than during school year. My son played a lot of baseball and basketball over summer and played football for me. He's going to be a freshman, so that's kind of neat. My daughter's a field hockey and basketball player and plays softball, so we're traveling there. And we're traveling with my little one doing gymnastics. And
got them all over the range here, Coach.
And, me and my wife, we like to work out together as well, and we like to go down to the beach. So we're always got an activity.
Good. Coach, thank you very much.
That's a pleasure,
Good luck
Scott.
this season.
Hey, maybe we can get a game on one of these days, all right?
We'll get you there, Coach. We'll get you there. Everyone will be right back, and we're going to meet up with the Phoenixville players right after this.
Limerick Bowl is the area's ultimate family entertainment center. Your league bowling headquarters for all ages and all abilities. Come in anytime and enjoy daily specials or experience our weekend glow bowling. Celebrate your next birthday at Limerick Bowl with the area's most affordable party packages. Now including our newly renovated Family Fun Arcade. Limerick Bowl on West Ridge Pike. Get more information about upcoming leagues, tournaments, and open bowling specials online at limerickbowl.com.
Hi, everybody. We're back here at the Phoenixville Players. Have my first gentleman introduce yourself.
I'm John Miller. I'm a senior, and I play offensive and defensive line.
Okay, John, question for you. Turf or grass?
Turf.
Turf. You don't like to be dirty? You don't like the grass stuff?
I don't know. I'm an ankle guy, so I was like, my ankles always roll up, so I like the turf because it's flat.
All right. Steak or pizza?
Steak.
Steak.
Protein.
Huh? Protein. Okay. Thank you very much. Next.
Sean Sabo, senior, offensive and defensive line.
Okay, Sean. Xbox One or PS4?
Xbox One.
Why?
I have Madden and 2K for that.
Okay.
I mean, I have PS4, but gotta go with the Xbox.
Favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject? Gym.
Physical education.
Yes.
Jim's I'm a physical education teacher, so it's physical education.
Physical education.
All right, good. Okay, we got that right. Thank you.
All right.
Bobby Strunk. I play defensive back and wide receiver.
Okay, Bob, favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show right now, I'd say The Office.
The Office, okay. Yeah. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Why? Why beach?
I go down there as much as I can in the summer, so I like it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bryce Thompson, senior, offensive and defensive line.
Okay, Bryce, favorite movie?
Pulp Fiction's pretty good.
Pulp Fiction. Oh, okay. That's an oldie but a goodie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is a tough one. Okay. Some guys have struggled with this
All
one.
right.
When you, in the future, a supermodel or president of the United States?
Ooh. Supermodel. You get paid more.
You get paid more? Okay. Yeah. And you don't got to put up all that politics stuff, right?
I look good.
Okay. All right. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Phoenixville Players. Make sure to get out and support them on a Friday night. We'll be right back to wrap up.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated
American standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnt.com.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with Dave Wright now, the Monday Morning Quarterback Coach. We've gone through media day now, and I've heard all these guys say, "Let's get it over with. Let's get on to football." What's your insight or your thoughts coming up with the upcoming season?
Well, I agree. You know, it's time. I think they're tired of being in the weight room. They're tired of running the hills and doing the all-season conditioning. I think it's time for the guys that want to get out there and start to play, especially now that the pro camps have been opened up. Everybody's going back to college, so I think everybody's ready. The coaches are chomping at the bit. They're ready to rock and roll. And you know, upcoming season is what it is. Everybody's got a clean slate. Everybody has good goals. Everybody wants to do well. Championships are in the making, and especially now with this is the second year of the divisional play. Everybody's got a hopeful start.
And Dave, that's what I was going to ask you. Now, how do you think that's going so far for the Liberty and the Freedom? Do you think that's been a good move?
Well, I personally wasn't for it, but you know, I didn't really have a lot of say in that. You know, I am the president of the Pioneer Athletic Conference Coaches Association for football, and I sit through all these meetings, and I see both sides of it. I understand that it's tough for Pottstown to compete against Perk Valley and Springford on a consistent basis on numbers alone. You know, the number of boys that are at Pottstown compared to the number of boys at Springford is just so one-sided. But I'm still an old school guy. I'm an old Chestnut League guy, so I love playing the Coatesvilles and the Hendersons and the Westchester East. So I have that side of me also. So I see both sides of the coin.
Any predictions for this year?
Well, I don't know. I'd like to see some of the teams, the O&Js and the Boyertowns and Myth Actons, have better years. I'd like to see them. They got some new coaches in the league. They got some new starts. So, you know, and PV and Springford obviously lost a lot. So if there's an opportunity for those schools to come in there and compete for the large school division, that's one thing. You know, it's going to be tough. I think Penny Packer and his gang are chomping at the bit. They took their lumps last year. So, and Pope John Paul, I think Tommy Hans did a nice job at Upper Perk. Evan at Phoenixville is anxious to get back there. So I'm hoping we have a very competitive league and balance from top to bottom. And you know, any given Sunday, every given Friday night, we'd have a shot.
And last year the league was represented well in districts, correct? I mean, we had quite a few teams go to district last year.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, I think that's the next step that they need to take. You know, Pottsgrove's had some success, but they always run into Archbishop Wood, which, you know, everybody has their ideas about that and their theories. And so, but, you know, and then, now the 6As, which was the Quad A's before, they've got to start winning some big games to beat the North Penns and the Coatesvilles and those kind of teams in District 1. So it's going to be interesting to see, but, you know, it's what it's all about, and you love to see the 17, 18-year-old kids out there running around playing.
Okay, when are we going to see Monday Morning Quarterback? Do we know when's the first show?
Yeah, I do. September 11th.
There you go, everyone. September 11th. Make sure you tune in to PCTV Network. I know I watch it. I love the show.
I appreciate it. I know you do. I know you do. We're going to get you on there this year. Hopefully we can get you on there, too.
We appreciate what you do for the Pioneer Athletic Conference. Everybody, that's going to wrap it up for the Football Coaches Media Day. Thank you. Stay tuned. And remember, get out and support your teams, your cheerleaders, and your marching bands. And most of all, if you can't make it, stay tuned here to the PCTV Network. We'll bring you the game of the week. Good night, everybody.
campus of Pottstown High School, PCTV Sports presents Pac-10 High School football action. Owen J. Roberts against Pottstown. Hello, everybody. I'm Al Ganoza, joined by my colleague Dave Ridenauer, and here we are Thanksgiving morning, and we're where we should be. Well, either here or Owen J. Roberts Stadium. Dave, this